I'm here with Brett Moomey, winner of the 2023 Gateway PGA Players Championship. Brett, I guess first off, congratulations, and tell us a little bit about the two-day event.
Yeah, it was a tough couple days. Golf course played surprisingly long with some windy conditions and a little softer fairways after all the rain we've had lately. But all in all, it was in great shape. And, it's definitely a grind of a weekend. I played with Sam Lee yesterday, and he kind of said it about halfway through our front nine. He's like, this is not an easy golf tournament to try to win. And I think I thought this was my 15th try at it. So, just a fun couple days. And in retrospect, maybe it wasn't so fun in the moment, but always honored to get out and compete with my peers, and fortunate to come out on top.
You mentioned it was a tough course. I believe your winning score was 2 under for the 2 rounds. I guess talk a little bit about that last grouping, especially with all 3 of you right there in the field. It seemed up until maybe the last couple holes where caught a player or two there.
Yeah, I wasn't scoreboard watching a whole lot, but I checked a couple times and noticed that a bunch of us were kind of tied at even par, and our group was not really doing a whole lot on the front nine in the final group. And Shane's always really steady. I played a lot of golf with Shane, and he usually gets the best of me. And we played last year in the final group together and played match play against each other. And Sam and I haven't played a ton of golf together, but he's obviously had a great year, and kind of has a different level in his ability off the tee, especially than Shane and I do. So I knew it was going to be an exciting back nine, and for me, was fortunate to make a couple good swings on 11 and get a birdie on the board and just kind of take that for the rest of the back nine. But a bunch of good scores yesterday from some of the guys that were trying to chase. I know Ryan McClintock, who qualified, and Adam Betts had great rounds, and Blake Sharamatero had a great round. So definitely guys making a move from day 1 to day 2, and it just took us a little longer to get going. So
you mentioned this being your 15th time going after this trophy. Obviously, you sealed this one, but what's that mean to you to get this one after winning Player of the Year last year, especially?
Oh, I mean, it kind of validates. I feel like last year I won Player of the Year and didn't win an event, and obviously said that I played some good golf, but to win this event is probably one of our tougher events to win. Obviously, multiple days, really strong field, and everybody's gunning for one of those qualifying spots, which was my goal. I would have taken 4th at the start of the week and been extremely happy. So I mean, to end up finishing first was just kind of the icing on the cake, and but it's been a goal for a long time. It was my goal last year, and I came up just short of qualifying, and was definitely a tough pill to swallow. And but been close a number of times, been an alternate a time or two, and just really excited to take that next step.
So you have a waiting game now, as I believe it's not until March to when the national tournament is. I guess tell us your thoughts about that. Have you ever had a tournament on your schedule that far in advance, and pinned in?
Yeah, probably not. I actually think it's not till late April, maybe even early May. That's what it was this year. So, but I played in the National Assistants, actually qualified twice, played in it one time in 2005. So it's been a long time, but obviously, playing some stuff in college that was always on your calendar, but you had to earn your spot into. So yeah, this will be probably it'll be a nice motivation for the off season and get myself in shape and maybe practice a little bit. And, just really excited, and I think going down to Frisco for the first one of these at the new PGA HQ will be extra exciting, and almost made it more stressful yesterday to try to get one of those spots down in Frisco, and maybe I'll sneak down there and get a preview of it because it's not too far away. So it's definitely fun to kind of look forward to, and again, like I said, it'll be some good motivation all off season to kind of keep the game sharp and work a little bit harder.
As we wind this interview down, we all know the success that Michael Block had this year. Obviously, the tournament leading to the PGA Championship, the one that you're about to play in this upcoming season. It's the same tournament that he qualified to go into the PGA tournament. I guess, what's sort of your thoughts on if this could be an opportunity similar to what he had?
Well, I mean, obviously that's the dream. I mean, you can't make it that far unless you're in the first step. So, just making the cut at the National is very difficult. They take 300 guys and trim it down to 70, which is double what any PGA Tour event kind of has to deal with. And I know some really good players who played in many of these and haven't made the cut to just play the weekend of the championship. So that's goal number one. Obviously, is go down there and play well and represent for the Gateway section and Algonquin and try to play all 4 rounds down there. And those guys that finish in the top 20, I mean, that's pretty much what they do. And a lot of times it's the same names and faces. But I played Valhalla before, and it's not real far from home either. So it would be a cool story to be able to tell in 2024.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Brad, and congratulations.
Thanks so much.